Well, they were high hood, which Southern also had, but they were dual cab control, long hood lead. They bought 115 of them, which was the fourth largest fleet of SD45s of any railroad in the United States. They bought them starting in '66 through 1970, and they bought them with 7 orders. They came in Peveler blue, which was the blue that was identified with, at that time, President of the N&W came off the Wabash. Really a pretty paint scheme and pretty color. True N&W people didn't necessarily like the blue that well because they really had a problem with Peveler, I think, too. And he did away with the N&W red and some things like that, too, that had people upset. But it was a really pretty paint scheme. However, you'll find, too, that they got pretty dirty pretty quickly, and you were hard-pressed to even tell it was blue after a few years. ScaleTrains just does a great job trying to be as prototypically accurate as possible. They've worked very closely with the N&W Historical Society and individuals like myself within the society, where our archives provide all kinds of very detailed technical information, pictures, things to come do with orders, and just all kinds of technical things and pictures that would allow ScaleTrains to produce a very accurate model of a Norfolk Western locomotive. Without going through that process, perhaps you're not going to get that same degree of prototypical accuracy with things. As an example, I had blueprints of 1776 that were given to me by Norfolk Western Railway folks in the 1970s, and those were the prints that I let ScaleTrains utilize. And when you see 1776, it should be pretty darn accurate if what N&W had on their blueprints accurate. Railroads tried to do their best to represent that patriotism in painting locomotives in a bicentennial scheme. N&W scheme was a nice, very tasteful scheme, done very well, and it looked good, and it was good. And again, you go back to the society where we can provide really detailed things and information that nobody else can, and that type of relationship and that type of information creates a really good, accurate model.